Hello and welcome to Martin Lucas Investors channel. My name is Sensei and we are here doing the morning weather show. What are we going to be looking at today? Well, there's a lot of news in the markets. We've got the XRP breakout confirmed, we've got earnings reports, we've got China tariff deal news. So a lot going on in the markets, but the crypto market is very much looking very sunny this morning. A lot of money being made across the board in the crypto markets. XRP up another 3%, Aptos up 4%. Ethereum had that major breakout, but let's hope we can hold on to our money there. The rest of the market, broader markets are looking pretty peaceful. We've got a smooth day in the equity markets, and there's not much thunder and lightning going on today. So that is looking good. So we'll go through all the charts this morning, and we will also be looking at the XRP breakout, the news, the UK US deal, the SEC XRP um, um, deal. So a lot of good things, a few bad things going on, but we will cover the market forecast today. So thank you for tuning in. We will start off by looking at the confirmed breakout of XRP. It's beautiful. I mean, surely the people, everyone watching now, everyone in the chat, you can see the beauty of the charts. I mean, especially if you've been here every morning, just from when we had that failed breakout of 230, and then we said, well, it's going to go down or sideways, $2 or $2.30. Those are the levels, and then we just saw this XRP's price just being battered every day, down, 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 and we said, I think it was on Wednesday, we said this downward sloping resistance, if that breaks, then we're going to have another shot at $2.30. And we did have another shot at $2.30. It came with the show me the chart and I'll show you the news. The chart was ready, the news came out, and we broke above $2.30. And as we said last night, let's get a retest of $2.30, which we did. And now you can see this breakout is pretty much confirmed now. I mean, today, we can just drop back below it. However, if this candle again closes above these levels today, which I don't see any reason it won't, this is very much a confirmed breakout. Everyone is going to be targeting $2.50, $2.60 now. So this is the step one. Step one complete. Shakeout complete. Moving back up, getting back support complete. So that was mainly step one, the final shakeout, getting rid of all the weak hands, going down to $1.60. All the weak hands got out. We broke out of the longer term downtrend. Then we broke out of the shorter term downtrend. Now we're back above $2.30, and we're gaining momentum, up another 2.6% today. I won't be surprised if we're up another 9% by the end of the by Monday. So XRP has broken out. Total market cap in the cryptocurrency space has also broken out. $3 trillion. That was the target. Why was that the target? Well, that was the all-time highs from 2021. We've broken out. Daily Candle confirmed that last night as well. So there you go. That one is also looking good. As well, not as good as Bitcoin, because a lot of the altcoin market is down a lot. So that's what's dragging total market cap down. But when you look at something like Bitcoin, you can see that's confirmed its breakout. Remember, we were looking at $102,000 to be the point of breakout, and that has occurred. Brilliant candle yesterday on Bitcoin, up 6.5%. Today it's just consolidating. Remember, something else we're looking at: Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance, it was, I don't know how far away from our target, and that's why I always say people enter targets a bit lower. It was 0.1% away from our target, and it broke. And Bitcoin dominance is breaking down. That's exciting. Why is that exciting? This is the only chart I like watching go down, especially when it's already quite elevated, because that means money's flowing into altcoins. It doesn't mean Bitcoin has to go down. Bitcoin can still go down. Bitcoin can still go up, and Bitcoin dominance come down. You just have to remember it's the amount of money that's in Bitcoin, percentage-wise. So when Bitcoin dominance comes down, that means the more money is flowing into altcoins, and altcoins have lower market caps, they can move faster. Just like, remember the last time Bitcoin dominance hit our target and broke down, was in November of 2024. Three times it tried to break down, and it finally did at around 61%. We got that breakdown. Bitcoin dominance fell 11%. XRP went up 500%. Altcoins went absolutely berserk. So that's what happens when Bitcoin dominance breaks. So that was a 10% move down. Bitcoin dominance can very much fall another 5% as well until its next target. So this could be the beginning of the next bull run for the altcoin season. At least a little altcoin season could. It looks like it has started. Bitcoin dominance falling down. Um, Ethereum, the number two currency, is up another 6% today. It's absolutely incredible. That money flows into altcoins. So you can see Ethereum is waking up. We've got Dogecoin up 5%. Look, it's giving altcoin season vibes. That's what we're getting right now. That's what we're feeling in the markets, and this is not the time to FOMO. It probably will go higher, but if you're not positioned, then you start getting entries, and then it's just I've seen too many people FOMO in when it's a green day and then just get hurt. So again, nothing I'm saying in this video is financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Even if I was, I couldn't tell you when to buy your crypto. I don't even know what your risk tolerance is. I don't know what your situation is. So please do not follow anything I'm saying. I'm only speaking on my behalf. I'm doing the charts for entertainment purposes. So please do not copy anything I'm saying. For me, if I wasn't an XRP, I would buy. I mean, I would always just buy. If I didn't hold XRP, I guess I would FOMO. If I didn't hold the altcoin market to an extent, I guess I would FOMO because there is so much potential out there. But there is also, I would go in knowing there's a risk of it going down 80%. There's a risk of altcoins going to zero. But just looking at something like XLM, if this altcoin season continues, we've had like 30% days on XLM, and the next target for XLM is a 38% move to the upside. Then it's another 113% move to the upside. We've got something like Filecoin, which is looking really good. I mean, this altcoin market's looking very, very nice. We've got low, lower low, higher low, inverse head and shoulders at a very key level. Filecoin, um, I mean, just a few months ago was all the way at $8, so I don't see why it can't at least have a nice retrace going up to $6, doubling my money on at Filecoin. There's a lot of things that are looking attractive again, and having a look at Bitcoin dominance and it's showing that it's breaking down makes me feel a bit more comfortable with this altcoin rally that's occurring right now. Again, you get day-to-day volatility. Bitcoin dominance, I'm sure, could pump up tomorrow, take Bitcoin to 130,000, and then we can get the altcoin season again. That can happen, of course. Um, but it looks like the tide's shifting. It looks like volatility is coming back in the crypto market. It looks like these downtrends that were occurring are now finished, and it's looking to go into an uptrend. It looks like these altcoins that were completely battered. Filecoin, as an example, from December of 2024 was down 75%. It looks like they are at least hoping to get some sort of relief at these points. You can see Ethereum, which was completely battered, all the way down to $1,384, a perfect sort of entry point. That was battered 65%. That is resurging now. So you can see the optimism's back in the altcoin market, that people are going more risk on, and there's a few things going in its favor now. So I don't see why this has to stop. There's no real reason for this to stop. Again, you get that day-to-day volatility, but for now, I mean, just when we looked at, you could tell when we looked at Bitcoin, we were expecting this move to the downside. Why? Because we wanted to retest the 2024 lows, and ever since we've been moving up. So I expect Bitcoin to make new all-time highs. I expect Bitcoin to go to 130,000 very quickly. I think I had a dream last night. Now I think about it, that Bitcoin was like 160,000 or something incredible like that. So let's see if my dreams come true. Um, but less of a dream. Looking at the Fibonacci level, the 1618, and the next target for me on Bitcoin is 130,000. So we look forward to that happening, because if that does occur, we will get a very nice altcoin rally. Let's go into your questions. Let's see who's with us today. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We've got a busy show this morning. Please do hit the like button if you've just tuned in. We'll dive into your favorite tokens. We'll go more into deeper into the cryptocurrency market. We'll talk more about XRP. We'll get into the news of the day. But let's spend a minute welcoming everyone into the show. Who do we have in the show this morning? Please smash the like button on your way in. James, thank you very much. How many likes do we have? We've got 213 people watching. So that means we can get 100 likes. 257 people. So everyone, please just hit that like button. Let's get 100 likes. I know you can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it very quickly. Just do it now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mike is here. Thank you, Mike. Savage Faith Creation. Stacy saying Weather Show is the GOAT. Thank you very much. The word handle is a handle like when CB radios were used. Who else do we have? Mike, I love your cat handle. After I don't know what's going on there. Mike, that's a brilliant hand. What is these handle things? Craig Todd, is anyone listening to me? We can't hear you, but you're certainly in the chat. So let me know if you have a question. If China surrendered like Starmer did, then we should have a super pump, and that is correct. We will be looking at that China news. I think that's what could set off this market. If we get a deal come out this weekend, what else is there to? What else can people complain about market-wise with Trump? He's done. Craig Todd, it is a scam. Please say you're still in the chat. It's a scam. Do not ever do that. Please say you're still with us. Let me know if you. 54% tariff on Chinese goods is in effect today. The classic car nut, that is not confirmed news. They haven't had the negotiations yet. There is rumours coming out 60%, 50%, 70% tariffs coming down, but I don't think that any deal has been made yet. It must be a fake. It's a very good one. Yeah, the fakes are getting very good. Listen, XRP holders, crypto holders, stock holders. If it sounds too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Brad Darlinghouse won't do a event to give away XRP. You can't send your XRP anywhere or your crypto anywhere to double it. If anyone messages you on Discord pretending to be me or Martin, it's not us. If someone's trying to get you to send them crypto so they can double it or so they can make you money, it's a scam. They make it sound very convincing. It's their full-time job. They have to make it sound convincing. So be careful. So many scams. Too good to be true. It's too good to be true. The only way to make money with crypto is take on the risk and gain the reward. So it's a high. There is no easy way of making money in anything. What's up, Mike? Happy Friday. I hear you, brother. Hi, I'm from the level of $3 by the end of the day is possible. It's always possible, but no, I wouldn't get my hopes up for $3 by the end of the day. Never say never, but I mean, if we get an ETF application, if we get an ETF, spot ETF come out, then yes. Please tell me it's fake. Yes, it is fake. Happy Friday, guys. We are in altcoin season. ETH and XRP outperforming Bitcoin. We will have a look at the Bitcoin XRP chart as well. So we're looking at Bitcoin XRP. Or is that? I always get them the wrong way around. XRP BTC. Let's have a look. Yeah, a lot more charts and news to get through. Oh, that's a beautiful chart. Okay. break it anyway. James, I have no idea what you and Mike are going on about. Yes, it is fake. Trying to help Sensei's stats, Mike. Think he'll eventually pass Martyn. Yes, all here to. Please smash the like button, says James. Yes, please do hit the like button if you've just joined in. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. We're going to be going through more charts, more news, SEC news, Trump news, China news, trade deal news, Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, altcoins, gold, S&P 500. So much to go through today. So I'm just going to quickly go through these comments. David is here. Good morning, everybody. Truth Seeker is here. Hello, everyone in the chat. Hope you're having a green day from now on. It's afternoon, Sensei. 12:46 in the UK. Yes, it is. I think I only woke up an hour ago, though, so it's my morning. Aloha. Good afternoon from South Africa. I still haven't had breakfast. Jerry, Mandarin, hello. GODB. Sensei, how's the trade deal being reported in England? I haven't actually had any time to look at the news. I watched the trade deal obviously live with you guys. I just haven't had the whole of yesterday we were streaming, and then I went to bed at 2 a.m. So I don't know, but probably not so good. I don't think they're reporting in a good way. How I lost everything in crypto. I sold the bottom. It's gone. Well, there we go, Peter. Use that. Don't use it as a look. We've all made horrific mistakes in the crypto markets. I've lost out on leverage. I've lost out selling on the bottom. I've sort of lost out selling too soon. Look, everyone makes mistakes. The best thing you can do is not make that mistake again. Take this as a learning lesson. Write it down. What was your mistake? How did you lose it? And don't do it again. Come back stronger. But also a lesson for everyone else here. If you s- if you get very fearful and you sell out, then you possibly lose the gains as well. Sensei, the word handle means it's a nickname or profile picture. It's an old CB word, handle. Yes, I've heard of the word handle, but what are you guys talking about? I think it's too classic, not two favorites, but love. I think I think so. Too classic. Not to pay favourites, but love the charts. If you had a prime time spot at the same time as Martyn, that would be the test. Both great. Thank you, Stacey. No offense. No offense taken at all. These they that are scammers. Comedy, by the way. They want your crypto. Yes. Okay, we're nearly at the end, so we can continue. We hitting $3? Not today, I don't think. Everyone's very set on $3. We need to calm down a little bit, but I think it's very possible to hit $3 over the weekend. Good morning, Sensei. Is that a new color in the XRP hoodie? Yes, look at it. Here we go. XRP hoodie there. Oh, there it is. You've got Martin's logo, my logo. That's in the merch store right now. So thanks for looking, Steve. Noticing. Hello, XRP Army. You should look at the XRP candles right now. We will look right now. Bought at 40 cents and $2.50 here for the ride. About 2k XRP in the back. Congratulations, nice Tommy. Is silver going to make a move now? Things are looking for a bit better on the industrial side. Look, a lot of non-members here. What I'm going to have to do is give you the membership link. Become a member. I'm only going to respond to members' questions because we want to focus on our members. For example, Truth Seeker. If you was it Truth Seeker or I think I like silver. We can have a look at the silver chart. I can give you my thoughts if you want to become a member. I sold my XRP, panicked. I learnt in £96 in the red till I hit profits. Lol. I'm settling in for the long road. Your handle is Sensei Crypto. Your name is as appears. I like to change my handle to Steve so you can pronounce my name. Yeah, I know. I understand that. But I don't know what handles you were talking about. Sensei, a CB handle is similar to username. I think I just didn't make myself clear enough. Where's the link to merch store? I want an XRP hoodie. You want an XRP hoodie? Wow, let's thank you for supporting the channel because when you this is the sponsorship of the channel is our merch, is our memberships. We don't do any external sponsorships. We don't take deals from FTX. We don't take leverage deals. We don't do selling trading AI bots like all other channels. This is how we do it. So Steve, have a nice look at our jumpers. We do have a few jumpers. Let me give you the link. So here is the merch link. That's the store. That link will take you to the homepage. You can go into XRP merch, and there's the hoodie. You can get the hoodie. You can get it as a bundle or just by itself. For example, the hoodie is £50. If you want to get the mug, this is the big mug, I think. Yeah, the 15-ounce mug, the very large mug, and the T-shirt, you can get it for an extra £30, and then your shipping cost is less. Or if you just want to get the jumper, we do have a few colours. Sand is the one I've got on currently. Um, you've seen black in the Discord. I think that's what Saab has. I think RB also has black as well. There's a few colours there for you, so you can get it as part of the bundle or by itself. That is your choice. There you go. Okay, so let's get back into the news. Just a few bits of news I picked up this morning. Standard Chartered Bank analyst apologizes for 120,000 Bitcoin price prediction, saying targets may be too low. US considering to decrease Chinese tariffs to as low as 50% from next week. Let's see how those deals go. There's already rumors coming out. Um, Coinbase to acquire crypto options trading platform Durbit for 2.9 billion. So wow, look at that. Big acquisition from Coinbase. Stripe, the payments platform. Stripe launches stablecoin accounts in 101 countries, enabling businesses to send, receive, and hold USDC, USDB, and more. Stripe is entering the stablecoin market. Remember, Robinhood, the way it does is after hours trading or 24/7 trading is via stablecoins because stablecoins are 24/7. So the crypto is all around us. We just don't know it. Blockchain use is all around us. Stablecoins is all around us, and it's this news that we report every day is just confirming the reasons that we're in crypto. New Florida pharma firm, well, just is going to use XRP for real-time payments in 50 million financing deal, aiming to cut banking delays, FX costs, and boost supply chain efficiency. Everything XRP was made to do, it's now doing with Logistics. So cool. Now, quick roundup of today's news, and we'll get back to the charts, and we'll have a look at XRP and stuff like that. Uh, I was a member, but I won't let you renew. Susan, it will if you just. Oh, okay. I know what your issue is. So here's the membership link again. There's the link. If you are, I'm assuming you're on an iPhone, and that's what the reason is. If you're on an iPhone, if you're on an iPad, you have to either copy the link or press the link, and then go into Safari, and then the three dots, and then go into open as a desktop site. The reason is Apple and iPads YouTube doesn't let you do it through them because they take like a 33% cut. So it's not us, it's YouTube. Either go try do it on your laptop or just do that link, go into Safari, go open as a desktop site, and that's how you have to sign up. But that's a one-time thing and it just automatically does it. Okay, top 5 things you need to know today. Trump weighs tariff cuts. The US is considering slashing tariffs to below 60% during weekend talks with China. Reports of 50%, 55%, 60%. Here we go. This comes after Chinese exports to the US slumping following Trump's 100% plus levies. So we're looking at a possible halving in tariffs for China. That will be a good deal. Dollar bypassed in global trade. Asian banks are seeing a surge in demand for non-dollar currency derivatives, yen, dirham, euro. Firms are now routing trades directly without using USD as an intermediary. This signals a growing shift away from the dollar's global dominance. This is a concern for the dollar. This is what's expected. This is also a concern because Donald Trump's not going to like this. Let's hope he doesn't try and. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's right, but for the market wise, we don't want any rash decisions because of what's going on with the dollar. Um, I think it's widely known that the dollar is losing its reserve currency status. Maybe that takes 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, 5 years, but that's slowly the shift, and that's how it's happened historically. Every 100 years, it seems like there's a new um, currency. So we'll have to see. We'll see what Trump does in relation to that. Germany's DAX hits records. DAX surpasses its March high as Europe rallies on the easing tariff fears. The ECB may cut rates again next month, further supporting European equities. Trump is pushing for a 39.6% tax on individuals earning 2.5 million or couples or 5 million for couples. This signals a political shift and could impact investors' sentiment along high earners. Panasonic cuts 10,000 jobs. They're the ones that supply Tesla. A major reconstructing move to streamline operations is underperforming segments like TVs and industrial devices. Panasonic is a Tesla battery supplier. Watch for any ripple effects in the EV supply chain. Bloomberg Intelligence is giving us some bearish warnings. The equity market regime model, a 6-factor indicator, has turned bearish. Let me just do something there. Is turning bearish for the first time since February of 2022. Historically, this leads to a 5.6% drop in the S&P 500 over the following 12 months. Bank of America's Michael Hartman markets have priced in for all the good news. The next leg is down. Let me just make sure Michael Hartnett is. I want to make sure I've got that right. He is Bank of America's. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's saying the next leg is down from Bank of America. Tech under threat, AI versus Google testimony reveals Apple may integrate AI into Safari, possibly replacing Google as the default search engine. OpenAI and Anthropic are eating into Google's dominance. That's why we've seen Google go down. Remember, people are using these models more than using the search engines, and they're even replacing search engines as well. I mean, today on ChatGPT, it was telling me, do you want me to replace this as your search engine? And I was like, no. So it's that 50% of Google's income comes from
Susan
searches.
Lewis has become a member.
Thank you very much. Oh, you managed to do it. That's brilliant. You've got your badge as well, so congratulations to you. So yeah, there it is. So 50% of the income, I think, comes, or the profit comes from the searches on Google, and if they see AI taking over, that's a bit of a concern for them. Dollar weakness plus inflation watch. Fed remains cautious with no rate cut yet, but signs are growing of stress in the USD and demand for alternative currencies. Mortgage rates hold near 7%, high yield savings still around 5%. So let's just see. Okay, here we go. We've got corporate earnings headlines. Pinterest up 15% pre-market, strong Q2 guidance and ad slowdown fears. Yeah, the guidance crushes ad slowdown fears. Lyft is up 7.4%. Bookings beat, unlike Uber's poor showing. Cloudflare is up 10%. Beat on Q1 revenue and upheld full year outlook. Expedia down 9.2%, cut 2025 forecast, weak US travel demand cited. IAG British Airways operating profit tripled year on year, maintained a 2025 outlook. Annie Farmer record 197.1 million revenue guidance has been raised. Quote of the day, what's this about? The Trump admin might back off tariffs if job growth weakens, but by then it could be too late. Earnings are already slowing. Seth Mertle, CIO at Crew Advisors. Okay, cool. So that's your little rundown of the day. You've got the Financial Times top story: US and UK seal first deal of Donald Trump's trade war. If you get the details here, the devil's in the details. Let's see where the details are. The historic deal delivers for both British business and British workers, protecting thousands of British jobs in the key sectors, including car manufacturing and steel. In exchange, the UK will offer US farmers and ranchers improved market access through lower tariff quota systems, but without altering its food standards, paving the way for some beef imports. The UK will move its tariff on up to 1.4 billion litres of US ethanol. Our biggest concern is that agricultural sector has been singled out to shoulder the heavy burden of removal of tariffs for other industries in the economy, said Tom Branchford, president of the UK National Farmers Union. There it is. That's some insight into what's going on. Back to the charts. We've got XRP BTC. So what should we do? Let's have another look at your comments and then get back into the charts. So let's get back into the comments. Did we get 100 likes? We should now have 120 likes. Let's refresh the show. 94 likes. We didn't even get 100 likes. What is everyone doing? Do we need to put the music on? Is everyone asleep? I think everyone's asleep. Let's do it again. Please do hit the like button. We're getting back into XRP Bitcoin charts, all the charts. There's a lot coming up. So the music's on. Martyn's on the screen. Hit that like button. Let's get to 150 likes. 56 likes in a minute. Let's do it. It was loud to begin with. Let's see what your comments are. Where would we go? Have you heard anything regarding Ripple looking into collaboration with Reserve-backed network for real-time payments? No, I haven't. I haven't looked into that. There's the link to become a member. Oh, you've got a ticket. GODB. If you can quote on Discord, I will upgrade you. Everyone hit that like button. We're getting to 150 likes and then we're getting back into the charts. Go on guys, 30 more likes, let's do it. Hit that like button, I'm sure we can do it. 30 more likes, 1 minute, let's do it. Vaz is asking why the music's so quiet, so I think we have to turn it up. There we go. Let's get back into the show. How many likes did we end up with? We did 122 and there we go. Okay, so back into the charts. Let me just check this. Okay. So we're going to be sending you to Martyn's show in about 20 minutes time. He will be covering the opening bell. Lots of exciting things lined up for you today, covering the fundamentals. And I'm sure he's got a lot of news to bring to you on that side of things. We then have the XRP SEC video coming out after that. So if you haven't seen the XRP SEC news, I break it down into very just make it clear, no fake news, exactly what's going on. That will be coming out after that as well. But in the meantime, right now we're looking at the XRP BTC chart. What's this? This is XRP against Bitcoin. This is one of the charts. You see how it's performing versus Bitcoin. So the chart is XRP BTC. And you can historically find bottoms while looking at this chart. And that's what we did in October of 2024. We found the bottom for XRP Bitcoin, and then XRP outperformed Bitcoin by 400%. And remember, Bitcoin was going up, so then XRP USD was going up even more. Right now, you've got XRP BTC breaking this downwards trend. You've got basically your support around these levels as well. So I do think XRP BTC will go on its next leg up, and XRP will outperform Bitcoin at some point in the future, whether that's after Bitcoin goes up to 130,000 or before, outperforming Bitcoin by another 71%. That means doubling and Bitcoin staying where it is, or Bitcoin going up 20% and XRP going up 150%. So it's interesting. I mean, we have seen XRP BTC in 2017 go absolutely berserk. I don't think we'll go to those levels, but we can certainly go to levels we've seen in 2019, levels we've seen in 2015. About 0.00005779 would be a level I would be interested to see. And just as a quick calculation, what we can do is say, let's say Bitcoin hits our target this cycle of 180,000. So I'm putting 180,000 in the calculator, times it by 0.0000. So what's that? 3, and that's got 4 noughts, 5, 8. And you can see there's the number. So if it goes to the target that we're expecting on XRP BTC, um, which is that level over there, that would result if Bitcoin goes to 180,000, which is sort of where we're expecting at the end of the cycle, and XRP goes to its target against Bitcoin, what you're looking at is a $10 XRP. So that's very random. I didn't know that was going to occur, but you can see a lot of things. Um, yeah, Moon, you'd have to refresh your page. A lot of things coming together to give us that idea. 8, 9, 10, $11 can be the top, and there's something else that was just done there. Okay, so back to XRP charts. Anything going on right now? We did get our confirmed breakout, which was very nice to see. XRP, let's go on the 15-minute time frame. If anyone has any specific requests, you've got 10 minutes. You can do a super chat and we'll do your requests. If not, we do have plenty of things to cover, just giving you that option. $2.30. So that was where we broke out from. We confirmed it as support. Last night we did the extra long stream into midnight. And was it 1 a.m.? I don't remember. I think it was 1. And then we got that confirmed breakout, and right now today it's going to be a volatile day, but closing back above $2.30 would be great. $2.50 is next on the cards for XRP. So I wouldn't be too worried with the little bit of price action we're seeing right now. You can see trend line broken. You've moved up. You can even test $2.30 again if you really wouldn't be that bearish at all. But next targets $2.50 and $2.62. What else do we have moving today? We've got Wolf, Terror Wolf. I mean, we were buying this at $1, I think, when someone requested it down here. Oh my god, look at that trade. Back in the day, and when I mean that, it wasn't even that long ago. November of 2023, we took a trade on Terror Wolf at 92 cents, and now it's at $3.30. I think we caught the exact bottom, so that's exciting. And that actually went all the way up to our last target of $8.72 before it came back down. So that was interesting. Middle of no man's land, no real trade with Terra Wolf. We've got EGLD up 10% today. Let's move over to the 3-day time frame for this. EGLD, nothing too special. It's just very oversold. Gala is moving back up. It's found support where it's previously found support, so we can expect big moves there if the altcoin season does occur, which we're expecting. Atom is moving back up, went down to its buy zones. Shiba up 5%, Arweave up 6%. You can see the whole market is really up, but you can see how down it also is. XRP doesn't look like any of these charts. All these altcoins, you can see they're just down, down, down. XRP is sort of potentially flipping it would look more like XRP. How do we do this? Yeah, it's like this is more like XRP where you go up and you're consolidating, and that's the inverted scale of the chart. So XRP is looking a lot better than these charts, but these coins can also do massive gains in a short amount of time. These are the ones you see do like 1,000% in a day, or 200% in a day, and 1,000% over a month. So there you go. Ethereum up 5.62%. Graph token up 6.45%. Finally getting a relief rally. A lot of FOMO will be coming into the market. Someone asked me what FOMO is. FOMO is fear of missing out. Coinbase up 5% yesterday. Coinbase is ready to break out, I think, as it gets back above $210. $250 will be next. It's ready to break out. I was watching one of my previous streams, and I think we were looking at Coinbase around $30. I think Martyn bought Coinbase at $32. So much can change in a couple of years. So many opportunities out there in the market. That's why you never need to rush into any decisions. Dogecoin at 20 cents, Phantom at 58 cents, up 3.5%. Polkadot up 4%, bouncing straight from support levels at $3.50. I think we are posed. We are in the right. The right things are going on for there to be an altcoin season. We're bouncing. We were oversold. Bitcoin's moving up. XRP's moving up. Ethereum's had its breakout. Altcoin season does seem to make sense at this point without being too emotional about it and getting too excited. It's a lot of these altcoins hit supports. A lot of them were oversold. XRP held strong. Bitcoin held strong. The technicals are looking good. The fundamentals are looking good. The underlying buying of crypto is looking good. Pro crypto governments is looking good. It's just that overhanging thing, tariffs or war and stuff like that, which is always out there in the market, and we can't really trade based on that. It's just always having that emergency fund, always having extra funds to buy lower. But I don't. I really think an altcoin season could be next for on the cards. XLM, one of another favourite, that's ready to go up another 41%. Litecoin up 3.5%. Filecoin up 2.5%. Filecoin again, remember, inverse head and shoulders pattern. We've got XRP up 2.3%. Litecoin up. What do we actually have down? Bitcoin's slightly down because the money is being moved into the altcoins. Bitcoin's down 0.3%. Flare is lagging behind, and that's down 0.73%. Remember, the smaller market cap coins, they're the last ones to run as well. Quant is down 1% as well. Let's go over to traditional markets. What's going on there? We've got gold up 1% again today. We'll go on to the daily candle. Doesn't know whether to break down or not, but it's not looking very bullish in my opinion at the moment. But don't fight the trend. And the trend has been parabolic to the upside. So there it is. Silver, targeting $34 on that. We can start seeing some of gold's market cap move into silver at this point. I think this seems like an appropriate time for that to occur when gold's topping out, top structure, gone up for so long. If it was going to shift, I don't think everything would just go down. I think some of that market cap of gold would flow into the retail favorite, which is silver. Nasdaq is up again today, 0.23%, and the S&P 500 is also up 0.25% as well, holding this level of support. Previously resistance, they've turned it into support, and I do think we'll have a good week next week. These tariff deals come out with China over the weekend. We can expect the S&P 500 to make all-time highs next week. I mean, don't don't think that can't happen. Unlikely, but we are only 7% away from all-time highs, and this could be the V-shaped recovery that Trump really wants. So we'll see. But what's more likely is getting back into next level support, not getting ahead of ourselves. And the last retrace level. Now, what do I mean by retrace level? And remember, this is important for crypto markets. If the broader markets don't break out, then I don't think crypto has a chance. You've got the S&P 500 786 retrace on the Fibonacci puts you at $5,870. That is another 2.5 to 3.5%, 2.5 to 3.5% move to the upside. So what does that mean? That means even people that are bearish, and even in bear trends, we've seen a stock rally all the way up to 786. Everyone gets really excited, and then it drops all the way back down. So if we get back above that level, that's when we can start saying we're more confident in our trades. Altcoin season is going to happen. Market's going to go back to all-time highs. So let's target another 2.5, 3.5% move up on the S&P 500, and then we can start relaxing and going back into full bull market mode. Bitcoin dominance down today. As I said, long-term trend to the upside is now breaking, and that's why altcoins are moving. We do have a significant move down possibility here, a 5.6% move down. Remember, last time we got the altcoin season, we actually had a 11% move down. But remember, we had these moves down, then we had a little bit of a pump to the upside, moves down, pump to the upside, getting ready for that altcoin season. So that might also occur. We're going to be live every single morning. It used to be every single Sunday. Now it's every single morning. It's getting to a point where we need to cover these markets every day to keep our emotions in check. Remember, altcoin season comes emotions go everywhere. Panic comes, emotions go everywhere. So, oh,
God donated $2 through a super chat. How is the trade deal being reported in the UK?
thank you very much. As as I did try and mention earlier, I haven't managed to look at the news because we've been streaming all day yesterday, and I haven't watched the news this morning. I came straight into the studio, so I don't know. I don't think it will be reported. I mean, we've just seen that the farmers' union are not very happy that the fact that they're trading farms for steel jobs, and that's all that sort of stuff. Um, Here we go. I'll give you UK trade deal. I mean, let's just look at these titles here, and you can get a good idea from a UK search engine. Trump and Starmer confirm breakthrough US UK trade deal. US UK trade deal still leaves Britain facing high tariffs, says Bank of England governor. Trump's big reveal of the trade deal with the UK was an awkward spectacle, says Sky News. Trade deal latest US demands Britain remove discriminatory US demands Britain remove discriminatory tax. US agrees to leave UK open to much more significant EU deal. So it's a mixed bag. I'm sure if you get deep into the stories, they will start criticising the deal. Oh, we've got Leah in the chat. Good morning, Leah. Welcome into the morning show. Mike is here. Have fun with that. Morning. What are your thoughts on Shiba buy, sell, hold? Oof, Shiba. I'm not sure. If you want us to have a look at it, you can give a super chat and we'll look at it. I would have to look at the chart. I mean, Shiba's been around for a while, so I guess it's a meme token. Just like if you're holding Doge, if you want a more riskier version, then there's Shiba in you for you. Joke so good that the HR will want to hear it again. And we'll go, do you have a 30% retract? I want to hear it now. I don't know what's going on. With an average of $2.41, that's quite a high average, would it be worth to trim my bag and get a little lower? There's no need. I mean, not financial advice. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know if the market's going to go down. Um, we're in a very volatile state of the market right now. This is the state of the market where you can start seeing moves to the upside and you can start being left behind. Um, so I wouldn't, but I don't know enough about your situation. I don't know. I wouldn't because trying to get it from past experience, me trying to sell and trying to get back lower, I've missed out on coins that I was expecting to go to $5, $10. What's probably best is just DCAing, buy. I mean, trying to time the market and buy back a little lower compared to just buying more at where you are and then taking profit sooner is also a suggestion. Is today the day Trump brings shattering news? He said that was 2 days ago. I don't know. I don't know if he was referring to the UK deal. Maybe that's what he was referring to a couple of days ago. I had I had the XRP target. Missed what you said. Atina, you can always rewind. Atina, if you want to ask me a question, what do you mean? I had is the XRP target. Um, just let me know again if you want to reword that question. I can answer it. If that happens, could we see coin having a good bull run? Yes, we can. Moon, that is an issue on your end, just to refresh it. And GODB, you've been upgraded on Discord. I should close your ticket, shouldn't I? So you've been upgraded. I'm going to close your ticket. I can't wait for my mug to come. It's so I might attend those morning shows in style. If you're watching these morning shows and you don't have a mug, what are you doing? You need to join. You need to have your cup of tea. You need to have your coffee with us in the morning show. So let me give you the link for that. Um, and when you get it, make sure you post a picture into Discord. Post it in the merch pictures here. Then you get upgraded to the merch exclusive events. And I promise we have events lined up. We're just upgrading Discord, getting everyone added back onto Discord. And then we will have special events for merch holders as well. Mugs, there is XRP mugs on the XRP merch. There's all our other mugs under mugs. You can see them all here. There's a bundle for 3 mugs for 40% off. And you've also got all sorts of the new novelty items as well. If you're a fan of the show, you can see Martyn sayings, take care of yourselves and each other, for example. Look at that one. I quite like that one. Take care of yourselves and each other on the back of the t-shirt. You've got free chicken. You've got buy like Buffett on the back, and on the front, be greedy when others are fearful. You can pair that with a mug, and you can get the mug 25% off, or you can get the mug and then get the t-shirt for 25% off, which actually works out cheaper. So a few little tricks there for people that like that sort of thing. You've got the 20% discount when you spend £100, and you spend another £25, and then you get another free mug. So there you go. That's the merch store. So please do consider having a look of that. I'm going to give you the link in the chat. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to keep this going. We never stop. I feel like I'm picking up on Martyn's mentality here. We just never stop. We're going to keep this show going. We're going to pass you straight over to Martyn. He's already got his next show. I'll show you here. He's got his next live already pinned to the top. Boom. Stock market boom, trade deal with China coming. We are excited for this stream. So let's do it again. Can you all do me a favor? It was very funny when we ordered it yesterday. Okay, let me just read this response. Is there an XRP bundle with a hoodie, t-shirt, and a coffee mug? Yes, JJ Ball, there is. You go onto XRP merch. You go on to whichever one you want. Let's say hoodie. You've got the hoodie. You've got your mug, and then you can choose which mug. So the 11-ounce one, the small one, the 15-ounce, the pretty big mug, or the coffee latte mug. You can choose that, and a t-shirt, and then you'll save some money. So yeah, there is a bundle there. So I'll give you the link to the jumper, which will show you the bundle. Hypothetically, if you had 0 XRP, would it be time to grab some or see drops over the weekend? Oof, I wouldn't look at that short term. If I didn't have any XRP, I'd be scrambling to buy some XRP. While also, like, let's say I had £100 and I wanted to buy XRP. If I didn't have any XRP, I mean, it's a bit different. If I didn't have any XRP, I'd scramble and I'd buy like £50 worth of XRP. If it was another asset, which I'm a bit more calm about, if I didn't have any of it and I did want to hold it, I'd put £20 in today, DCA the rest. Bigger drops come in, I buy more. Okay, we don't have any more time for questions. So what we're going to do? There was one more question that I wanted to. Oh yeah, Anita. Anita is in the chat, and she's saying, I meant you mentioned the XRP target. I just asked, what is the XRP target you talked about? My TV froze. Baz, what's the okay? So $2.50 next target, $3 the target after that, all-time highs. Then we've got our targets: $5, $4, $7, $8. So we'll take it day by day. But the next target is $2.50, then $3. Cool. XRP things next. Amy C, this is our official merchandise store. This is not Etsy. This is our store that we pay the license for. Okay. There's so many questions, but I can't answer them. Sensei, what is the Battle of Martyn talking about? Okay, cool. Big day today. Please, what we're going to do is we're going to send you over to Martyn's show. Everyone, go into that chat, and I want you to start saying, again, Sensei sent me. I want everyone to go into his chat, into his live chat, not in this chat here, the show that's coming up in a second, and say, Sensei sent me. Everyone go and copy and paste that in his chat. The link for his show is pinned above. This show is going to automatically take you there. Let's all go over to Martyn. He's got the pump news from China and the tariff news. We all want to tune into that. So we're going to go straight over to Martyn. All join me there, and every single one of you, do me a favor and go there and say, Sensei sent me. Spam him. Sensei sent me. Sensei sent me. Everyone go do it. See you there. Tune in tomorrow morning when I do my show again. If any breaking news comes out, I will be back. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Go there. Sensei sent me. Not here. Don't put it here. The link is pinned above, and this show will take you directly there. Bye bye bye.